everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're having a great day, great night. My name is Brianna and today I'm going over cloth diapers. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I wanted a full range of experience on cloth diapers, from baby stuff, like newborn kind of ish, to like solid foods. So I've been using this since he was about 2 weeks old, when he's big enough to get into cloth diapers, and I'll kind of explain that as we go. But again, I just wanted a wide variety, to have a full opinion, and I kind of have had that, so I feel like I can kind of talk through things like the do's, the don'ts, why I like them, things I don't like about them, and all different products. So I'll also put the links to everything I talk about in this video. I'll put down below, so you guys can go and try to get them too if you guys want, and hopefully this will be beneficial and helpful to everyone. So cloth diapers, there's a lot of different brands. I can't speak for all the brands out there. I use the Alva babies. They're fairly cheap off Amazon. I think they're even like the first ones that pop up, and I've heard people do or don't like them. I've really liked them, and they've been great. So kind of just how they work is they are adjustable. There's all the different buttons, and how they all work. So that's kind of how they are. The inserts that they come with are fairly thin. I use these for the most part for the first probably about 6 months, and then I've been kind of changing. So I did have those. These are the Alva baby. They come, all of them come with 2 for each diaper. I ended up getting, they come in a 6-pack. I got 4 packs, and those will last me probably about 3 or 4 days, roughly. So I like to have the backups for them, so that's really nice. So you have these inserts. They're really thin, they're not super absorbent. I got, the next ones I had gotten was the inserts were the, they're also from Alva baby, and again I'll put the links to those, and they're a little bit thicker and better. So what I kind of do, because I'd realized he'd be leaking at night, so what I would do is I got these, the upgraded Alva baby. I do one of those, one of the really thin ones, and then another one of those, and so do 3 into the diapers. And I am very much on like pattern and coordinate, like color coordination. I keep them color coordinated so then I can tell. So the white ones that came in this pack are what I call the nighttime diapers. They have the several different layers. They have the 3 layers, and I know those are, and they're more absorbing because they have more layers. But I still was having a lot of problems, so finally, probably about a month ago, it took me way too long, I invested in these thicker ones. They are from Naturally Nature. Again, I'll post a link to them. A lot thicker. They're from bamboo, and these are the ones I highly recommend. They are so absorbent, definitely thicker, and they are great, and we've not really had as many leakage problems with them. So I now switched out the Alva baby upgraded, and I do a really thin one, 2 of those, and put that in. So they're really nice and easy. You just put them into this little pocket for any of your inserts, and they're great. So that's kind of like the inserts, all those. Again, I don't know a lot of other brands or things on them, but that's kind of how the general gist of cloth diapers, kind of at least how these work. Reason I really love cloth diapers is, 1, it has saved us a whole lot of money. Yes, it's kind of a big investment up front. I want to say like the 6-pack is probably about $26 to $30. I think it's roughly around there. So like it's a little investment up there. And then also for like the wipes, I also go into homemade wipey, not homemade, but like cloth wipies, and then for like the inserts again are a little bit more. But honestly, like if you do a whole wide span of what you'd be using overall, you're gonna be saving a whole lot of money. So there's a lot of that to put into perspective. Yes, it's upfront some money, but over time, and you can use them multiple kids if you treat them well, and all that. So it's great. that. I also like them because they're non-toxic. It's just cloth, and then kind of your toxins would be more in your laundry, so you could all base it upon that. But that's another big thing, is I'm very big on trying to remove all the chemicals from our home. Definitely have a long way to go, but I'm slowly being able to transition, and cloth diapers are one of those that have been great. Now, cloth diapers, there are ones for newborns. I heard they don't work as well, so you can kind of play it by that if you want to try them or not. I didn't. I end up using the Honest diapers. They're non-toxic diaper, and I used that for the first few weeks until I fit into cloth diapers. We were gifted a whole lot of diapers, like our baby shower and everything, so we ended up really not using them. So I've given them to like other people. But I did use the Honest at first. And so I kind of felt like I had a perspective on how to weigh cloth diapers against disposable diapers. So using even like the disposable as they were, I felt like he was a little more irritated by those. There was some, I can't even like remember necessarily, but I remember that I think they were just, he's a little more sensitive. Even those being as natural, there was that kind of going on. I felt like it was just super tight around his waist, and even because like even though they were the right size, they just didn't seem like they'd fit really right on him. So as soon as he was kind of big enough, that's when I went into cloth diapers. One thing I love at cloth diapers is blowouts. We have never had a blowout at all. It will always get caught right on this lip. We've never gone on the sides. Now we have sometimes pee leakage, again because of these inserts that are not good, and then sometimes if you wait and you're not paying attention, then yeah, it will leak there. But I've never had a poop blowout, which has been awesome. We had like one slight like poop leakage. I wouldn't say it was a full-on blowout from what I've heard of other people, but it's been a whole lot better that way. So that's one of the things I love about cloth diapers, is there are no blowouts, and I think that is awesome. On that perspective, I think it's so cool that you don't have that problem and poop everywhere, because you know, poop already as it is not fun to clean up, so did not want more. And one nice thing about cloth diapers is washing them. So whenever I go to wash them, I take out all the inserts, throw these both into the wash, and I just wash them on a normal cycle. Up until they're on solid foods, you do not even need to spray them. The poop is water soluble, so you can just throw them in, and the poop will dissolve, and it's all good. Once they're solids, that is what I recommend. It used to be back in the day where they would like dunk them, but I have found this awesome thing. So if you get like a bidet sprayer, and then they have a spray palette, like this cool like plastic thing. It has like a clip, you put it in, I'll post a picture right here of it. You clip the diaper on, and then you spray with a bidet sprayer, and it cleans off the poop. You don't need to touch anything, it's not gross. Put it into a bucket, throw it into the wash, it's great. I always do this right like immediately when I'm going to wash all my diapers, and then throw them in. Another great, well, let's stay on laundry, and then I'll kind of go into the next little part. So laundry, whenever you get a wash, there's a bunch of different detergents. I haven't looked into them, but you want to make sure that your detergent has an enzyme in it that will help break everything down. So that is something really, really important that you're looking for. Now, I know there's some that work, some that don't, so I would do that research. I just know what I was using works, and it definitely probably, I haven't even looked into it. I'm sure there's cleaner detergents. I will slowly transition into that later, but for right now it works. And it has the enzyme, so it's great. I've also heard it's not good to put them into the dryer, and people just want to hang them up. Now, I don't have the time to hang them up, and I've heard kind of mixed feelings on that, so don't come at me. I'll put that one as like anyone, if it works, it doesn't, whatever. Maybe it will, they're not gonna live as quite as long. But I put them into the dryer on low heat, and then dry them that way. It's just really easy to put them together, or to dry them, and then I'll put them together while watching a movie or doing something in the evening whenever there's stuff going on. So it's fairly easy that way. One thing I find is a must, because I hear a lot of people's complaints about cloth diapers as a smell, and we don't have that problem because I got these. They're from Diaper. I will see if I can find them or something similar. It came in a 3-pack, so you have a large, you have a medium, and then there's a smaller one that I put into the baby bag. So you just put diapers. So I used to just always put them into the main pocket, and then now as my poopy ones, I will put them into the front ones, so I know those ones that need to be sprayed off, and ones that just have pee will be into the main big pocket. So that helps with the smell, not unless you're like, they're totally stuffed and full and probably the zipper's open like a bit, will you actually smell anything. I don't have problem. I don't hear complaints about people, and especially when you're like in your baby bag, just throw it into your little one and then it's fine. So another big complaint I hear that I haven't had a problem with. So it's been really nice just to put them into there. Can just throw these around. It's nice with the 3 because I have one for our bedroom, one for the living room, and then one for the baby bag. If I have multiple rooms, maybe I'd get more of them because it's nice just kind of have one just to be able to throw in. Or eventually maybe if we have multiples in diapers, I thought maybe it'd be nice to have multiple of those just in case. But we'll see how that all turns out. So that helps with the smell too. So those are like, definitely would say they're a really good investment. I can't remember the price, but again, I'll post a link to that below. The next thing we use are disposable, or not disposable, washable wipes. I like these because again, they're non-toxic. I also have problems. I was using, I bought all these wipes, but just hadn't set everything up. Oh my gosh, the sun is so bad. But anyways, back to the video. I was using disposable normal wipes at first, and I have sensible hands to like different soaps, and so my hands were getting really dry, and I just wanted to move away from that, so I finally just pulled everything out that I have. So I got a pack of these wipes, or wipey like containers. There's a 4-pack of them. And it just opens up like normal wipes. You can open this lid, put all your normal wipes, or not your normal, but put the wipes in like that, and then seal it up. And so they've been great. And I love these because they kind of have like a Western feel to them. So this is what they are. So about size of a wipey. You just kind of interchange them, fold them all up, put them in there, and then the solution I put in is about 2 cups of water and then 2 tablespoons of Castille Soap. Mix that up. I just move it and put a little pint jar, and usually about this we'll do like half a jar. So those are our wipes. Pull them out. Again, that saves so much money. I go to the store and I see the price of diapers and wipes, and it just kind of makes me sick on how expensive they are, and just think, wow, well, like it really does save money, and also it can be a lot less toxic. So I think that is great as well. And honestly, especially using cloth diapers, I feel like cloth wipes are really a good addition to that. Again, they save money, but also I realized at first you're putting in your wipes and then you're like, what do I do with the wipey afterwards? And so just being able to throw the washable wipey and the cloth wipey into the diaper and wash it and everything, it seems just to make everything a whole lot easier. What are you doing, Bubba? So that's another like great thing that I have found very helpful. Another product I use are cloth wipes. Now I've heard some people use the covers, but I like these. They're a lot more stretchy and kind of help hold things in. We took them to Lake Day and they worked great. Again, they're adjustable, have different settings, and then yeah, you're just able to clamp them up, do whatever you need, and they worked great for just Lake Day. Again, it's just like a one-time purchase, and then you don't need to purchase them again, which is awesome. I think like one of the hardest things when I had cloth diapers was figuring out the different settings. So when you have them like this, you have all your different ones going down shorter, smaller, whatever you need. So kind of when they're starting out really small, I like to clamp. Alright, so I'm trying to remember exactly how I clamped these when he was really little, but I think it was, so this middle one, I clamp it to the one that's closest, and then I'll take this one, which is like an outie, and then do an innie to the top to the one that's the closest there. And that will bring it in a little bit more here at the top, and then from there you can just kind of button it to wherever you need to make it as small as you need to, and just make it a lot smaller of a diaper. See, you go from this to this really quick, and again it's gonna be a little bit bigger with the insert, but there are a bunch of different ways to make it a little smaller, and And I haven't had to do that for a while because my little guy has grown so fast. My little guy's grown so fast that I just can't even keep up. And he's just back there playing. So there's a little tip on kind of buttoning them up. I know that was, for some reason, one of the little more overwhelming things was trying to get that figured out. But it's what it is. So it's really easy to even put these back in. At first, I remember the very first time I went through all the diapers because I washed them when I got them and then put them all in, and it felt like it took forever. But now, again, I just turn on like a movie or something like that in the evenings and then put them in, and then it's a whole lot easier. And then with the wipies, usually I just kind of stack them up every few weeks, and then I'll refold them and put whatever containers they need to be in. I know I've heard the solution doesn't last super long. I think that's debatable on different things. So like for the one that in the baby bag where I don't go a lot of places and I don't need a lot, I keep 5 because we'll go stuff on weekends. So I don't need a whole lot in there. So that's another little tip to do. But I'll usually just get these all folded up already, put them away. And I usually wash them every night. I like to throw them in the wash to every other night. I don't usually let them ever go longer than that unless we're on a trip. Maybe there's been a day or two longer, but really I try to get them washed every night just so they're clean. They're not rotting. I've heard some big horror stories that I definitely do not want to happen with cloth diapers. So I always try to keep them clean and always on hand. And then I never need to use disposables or anything else like that. So I hope I covered everything. I know there's a lot, and I know this lighting has been wacko. But hopefully this was helpful to y'all with cloth diapers. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know below or message me on Instagram, and I would love to be able to talk and answer whatever you guys need concerning cloth diapers. And hopefully this was helpful on this, and if I ever have any more, I'll post them in other videos, so keep tuned. But hope you guys like this, and see you guys in my next video, whenever that is. Hopefully I try every week, but you know, life has been happening. And yeah, we'll talk more. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day, great night. God bless.